Okay, so they've recently announced that there are plans to release a smart Barbie which can record conversations of children to learn about their likes, dislikes, and ambitions. Is this an invasion of privacy or a chance for specialists to analyse what children think, truly think and like? What do you think?
Well, does it send data on?
It's data. It's data from the children, so it's their intimate conversations, and it will be, by the sounds of it, it's going to be analysed by specialists, not their parents. Do you believe that's an invasion of privacy? Or?
How does it do that? Can I ask?
I really don't know, Casey. To be honest, I mean, like, just the essential facts are that it's them listening to conversations of children for marketing purposes.
Have you ever seen the Simpsons episode?
Casey,
where...
Casey,
No. Have you ever seen the Simpsons episode where they do something like that? They make a toy which records conversation.
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of. It's a weird thing, like, for the kid. Like, when you're a kid, and obviously a lot of your youth's about creating an identity, you know, I guess recording your likes, ambitions and stuff. That's pretty useful for a kid to be able to say out loud, I would like to do this, I would like to do that. How many chances doesn't a kid have to say that? An adult won't really sit down a kid often and go, you know, I know you're 9 years old, but what do you want to do with your life?
So do you believe that these specialists should have the rights to analyse information from the kids if the parents are alright with it, with the parents' consent? Do you believe that's right?
Well, what is the internet doing any different? You go on Amazon tracks all your likes, dislikes, and starts putting products towards you, linking you to products it thinks you'll like based on your browsing history. Same with Facebook. All the ads you have on Facebook are personalised for you. It's a phenomenon which is like a store being created which caters to you, like stepping into a store and the store being designed deliberately for you, what is likely to interest you, you know, cookies and stuff.
Okay, so you believe that this smart Barbie, which can kind of analyse conversations of children and is analysed by specialists and kind of records the conversation, do you believe that that's okay to use with children? And how kind of young are we talking? Like, is there an age limit on this? Do you think there should be?
It's a tricky question, but it does make you then question, well, is anything else that different? We're living in an age where that's a common thing for marketers to know intimately through means like this, recording conversations, to recording your browsing history, what you look at, what you even linger on the page, how long you looked at a certain ad compared to another ad. For such a young clientele, though, it almost makes you question it a bit more, because obviously they're not selling it to the children, they're selling it to the adults. The children will go, let's say they make a product which reflects what the children have been saying in the censure, etc. Like a new Barbie, which they think, okay, this will appeal to children more. Obviously they'll, maybe if they walk into the store, the child will nag the parent, oh, I want this one, but at the end of the day, the parent was always going to buy their child a Barbie doll. What does it matter if the Barbie's more personalised for the child? If anything, it's empowering the child more. They're being actually put into the decision-making process of the product they're going to buy anyway.
Yeah. Okay, talking of empowerment, actually, this kind of next question kind of covers that. So there's a particular brand of Barbie called Day to Night Barbie, and it came up with this slogan, this is a while ago, we girls can do anything. So do you think that's kind of an empowering thing to say, or does it kind of juxtapose the kind of the kind of idyllic image of the kind of Barbie that we know? It's kind of typically seen as kind of like a kind of very kind of one-dimensional character.
It's a bizarre thing where obviously Barbie was originally made to be a light-hearted toy for children, and now obviously it's got a political agenda behind it. Once, you know, complaints started filing, oh, it's too idealised, it's too reinforcing stereotypical ideals of girls, women in particular. The fact that they're now catering Barbie with a political agenda in mind, i.e. addressing the one which people accuse them of, is pretty weird. How many other children toys do you find with a clear politic behind it?
Yeah, that's true.
Is it empowering? How? At the end of the day, it's a matter of how much stock you believe in toys having an effect on the psychology of young girls. I can't see any harm from it.
Yeah.
I don't see it being an effective way to empower girls.
Okay. And a final question: is the fact that Barbie is kind of this typical kind of white role model, is that kind of a problem to other ethnicities in America? Is it not fair to represent them as well? Would you agree with that, or would you
Well,
kind of?
I have seen Barbies in stores which were other ethnicities,
Yeah.
Chinese, etc.
Yeah. But the fact they're not so mainstream as these kind of like the typical image that everyone would perceive of Barbie.
At the end of the day, what percentage of American citizens are white? I would say must be 80%, pushing 80%. If 80% of Barbies are then white, even 90%, I can't see the problem. It would be absurd for a toy targeting young white American girls to then be so diverse that actually cutting off their link to their audience. Like, if I was a young girl, I'd rather buy a white Barbie than a Chinese Barbie.
Okay.
You emote onto a Barbie.
Yeah.
It's just how sales work.
Sure. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Casey. Thank you very much.